welcome back to All About the Disney Life. I am Danny B, the girl who's all about the Disney life. We now move on to Recess, School's Out, which came out in 2001, so let's get to know this cast. Andrew Lawrence was TJ Detweiler. Ricky Deshawn Collins was Vince LaSalle. Jason Davis was Mikey Plumberg. Robert Goulet was Mikey's singing voice. Ashley Johnson was Gretchen Grundler. Cortland Mead was Gus Griswold. Pamela Addion was Spinelli. Dabney Coleman was Principal Prickly. Melissa Joan Hart was Becky Detweiler. April Winchell was Miss Finster and Mrs. Detweiler. James Woods was Dr. Philliam Benedict. Peter McNichol was Professor Fenwick. Diedrich Bader was guard number 2. Alice Beasley was Miss Grokey. Greg Berger was tech number 1. Kylie Bragger was Digger Sam. Clancy Brown was Kojak. Dan Castellaneta was guard number 2. Lan Thorne was King Bob. Rachel Crane was Ashley Q. Elizabeth Daly was Captain Sticky. Arlie Ermy was Colonel O'Malley. Ron Glass was Dr. Lensby and tech number 2. Tony J was Dr. Rosnall. Clyde Kustasu was Mr. Yashimiro. Charles Kimbrough was Mort Chalk. Tress McNeil was Lunch Lady Irma, the opera director, and Dr. Steinheimer. Andrea Martin was Lunch Lady Harriet. Andy McAfee was Ashley A. Mark Robert Myers was the technician. Ryan O'Donohue was Digger Dave and Randall. Philip Proctor was golfer number 2 and scientist number 2. Patrick Riena was Jordan. Kevin Michael Richardson was cop number 2. Jack Riley was golfer number 1. Justin Shankaro was the soldier kid and wrestler kid. Michael Schulman was the hustler kid. Francesca Marl Smith was Ashley B, swinger girl and upside down girl. Kath Susie was the counselor. Robert Stack was the superintendent. Ken Swafford was the coach. Eric Von Denton was Captain Brad and Lawson. And Paul Wilson was Coach Cooley and Mr. Detweiler. Now we move on to the facts all about Recess, School's Out. Number 1, a backstory. This movie is based on the Disney television series Recess. The movie takes place between the 5th and the 6th seasons of the Recess series. The movie centers around TJ and his friends uncovering a plot to get rid of summer vacation taking place at their very own school. Number 2, the premiere. This movie premiered on February 10th, 2001. It was released into theaters in the United States on February 16th, 2001. Number 3, the box office. The movie earned $36.7 million in North America and another $7.8 million from other countries. It made $44.5 million worldwide against a $23 million budget. The movie was released in the United Kingdom on July 27, 2001 and opened at number 7. Number 4, bonus facts. This was Robert Goulet's final theatrical movie role before his death in 2007. This movie marks the first on-screen appearance of TJ's sister Becky, who was previously mentioned in the 1999 episode Prince Randall. While the movie was released in 2001, the end of the credits has a copyright stamp from 2000. It's mostly like that the movie was planned for a 2000 release, but had to be pushed back to avoid competition from other movies, namely Pokemon the movie, which came out in 2000. This was originally going to be the finale of the series. However, positive reception caused Disney to renew this show for one more season. The events of the movie take place after all seasons of Recess. This was the most successful movie based on a one Saturday morning show, doing well with both critics and box office numbers. For example, Doug's first movie performed well in the box office, but poorly with critics. Another example would be Teacher's Pet did poorly in the box office, but did well with the critics. This was the final theatrical movie based on a one Saturday morning show that came out between 1997 and 1999, the second movie from One Saturday Morning, and the only one to receive direct-to-video sequels. The original title for the movie was going to be Summer Vacation, The Ultimate Recess. However, it was changed during production. A few early teaser trailers used this title, though it was changed shortly after. The movie poster is slightly altered outside the United States, as the American flag in the background has been replaced with the United Kingdom flag in the United Kingdom and the outside of the school in other countries. In France, the movie poster is different from the original poster, which includes the other characters and the different outside of the school background. The soundtrack outside the United States also included the cover, and this is one of the few Disney movies with a video and DVD case to be almost identical to the movie poster. And there you have it, all the facts to Recess, School's Out. If you like this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you have a zippity-doo-dah day. Goodbye.